Well, guys, from the first toss to the last toss, here we are, 60 miles. First race is this weekend, and I think 60 miles is plenty. Our first race for me is 129 miles, and I'm more than confident to let the birds go up today and then send them this Friday. In my personal opinion, or in my personal experience, you don't have to show the bird every mile of the way home. They know how to get home. All we're doing is conditioning the birds to be able to make that 3, 4, 5, 6 hour flight, depending on race distance. So I'm not too concerned about taking them 100 miles so they can fly 100 miles. That's nonsense. But nonetheless, guys, here we are from the first to the last. We made it. We're 60 miles airway miles and about 85, 86 drive miles for me. And it's the name of the game. It sucks. I had to wake up at 4 this morning to get ready to get down here in order to get back in time. In reality, I won't even be in time. I'll probably be a few minutes late to work today, which is okay. I mean, it's the only one toss I'm going to do. After this toss, it's going to be a series of 30-40s, 30-40s, 30-40s throughout the racing season. No need to go anymore. Again, as long as, my personal experience, as long as I get about an hour on the wing, that's plenty. If I don't get to fly them, or if I don't get to toss them that day, let's say weather is not favorable or something of that nature, I will loft fly them, and I would like to get at least a couple hours of loft flying out of them to try to compensate for that time that they're not getting down the road, because loft flying and training are two different things. And we're not going to go into that topic, guys. We're just going to continue on. Like I said, first races this weekend. The birds seem right. The birds handle right. Again, I've never been real confident going into any race, only because it's so fresh and it's just the first race. They haven't been basketed with any other birds. They haven't been, down that process. So I don't expect much. I'm always hopeful and I'm always shooting for the win. But, in reality, as long as we come somewhere on the page in the top percentages, I'm okay with that. The clubs are so vast now. So many guys are in so many different directions. And because of the limitations of new members, we no longer have boundaries. So we got guys that are 20, 30 miles north of me or west of me or east of me or whatever the case may be. And that's a lot of overflight. That's a lot of drag in certain directions. So, again, I'm hopeful. I shoot for the win. But I'm also a realist. I know that, the birds just simply, can't overcome the masses. If we send 600 birds up, I can't imagine my 60 birds are going to break away from the 600 that are going one direction and come home. I may have a few, and that's what I'm hoping for. And that's really what we do it for, is for those 2 or 3 birds at the end of the season that are worth keeping. The rest are just going to be homing pigeons, and that's okay too. We'll find homes for those. But we'll wait a few more minutes, guys. You see the sunrise is just getting up, and it's still pretty dark. Me, I like the schools. And you can see there's still a few lights on. Once those lights go off, I know that it's enough light for the birds to fly. I can technically let them up now, and they'll be fine, even if they circle for the next 10 minutes. That'll be plenty of light. But I'm in no rush, guys. I'm in no rush. I'm going to give it a few more minutes here. We're going to let them up, and then I'm going to rush home and see if by chance I can beat them home and at least catch them catch them coming in, or even better if they're already there waiting for me to get home. So we'll see you guys when we get back to the house. Again, it's going to be quite a haul, but we'll see you there, guys. All right, guys, let's let them up. I think there's plenty of light. The sun is coming up nicely. Let's let them go and see what they do. Come on, guys. Oh, they're anxious. I stood up for too quickly, and they got anxious. Oh, they're flying low. Let's catch them on this side. Come on. There they go. There they go. Come on, group up. We got a few stragglers. There they go. I don't want to get you guys dizzy. The sunrise is so freaking amazing here. I just wanted to catch the birds out. I normally don't watch, and I've made a point before in my previous videos. It'll make you sick, guys. It will make you sick watching your birds circle and go in the wrong direction and give you these false ideas that you're gonna lose your birds and there's your race team, there's your season. I simply let them go and I start driving back home, because half the time, more than half the time, they'll beat me home regardless of how many times they circle around. So basket, release them, and go home, guys. Don't waste your time watching them. It'll make you sick, trust me. Can't beat that view. Well, guys, the moment of truth. We just got home. It's been a 4-hour ordeal from the moment I woke up to the moment I got back to the house. Exactly 4 hours. And I don't see any birds in the air. They may be home. They may be in the loft. Yeah, and there they go. Not surprised. I am pleased, but I'm not surprised that they're home. They've been doing real well. I did see, and I'm almost 100% certain that they were my birds. On the way home, about 30 miles from the release point, crossing over my exact 30-mile station, I saw a group of birds that were, I'm 100% positive they were my birds, just judging by the amount of color that was in the group. And here they are. I can tell they've been home for a while because I leave food for them. And yeah, they've already plastered through it. There's a little bit of barley left. So they've been home for a while now. I think we're ready for the races, guys. I'm pleased. Maybe one more toss in the next couple days, and off to the first races. And you better know it, I'll be documenting that as well. See you guys on the weekend.